Hi, I'm Antony, Technical Product Advisor at Smirthwaite, and I'd like to introduce you to and demonstrate fitting our accessories on our popular Heathfield chair. The Heathfield chair is the perfect starter chair for children from 2 years old to adults who require minimal levels of postural support when seated. Its unobtrusive design means that it fits well into nursery, school and home environments. The Heathfield and its many accessories work in partnership together to provide support and comfort for your child. We recognise that every child is different, and the numerous configurations of the Heathfield will ensure that the chair is tailored to your child's needs. Now let me show you how to adjust and add some of the more popular accessories to the Heathfield. Safety first, of course. There are a number of safety considerations that we ask you to make whilst using and adjusting the Heathfield. We ask that you refer to the "For Your Safety" section in the information leaflet. So once this is done, depending on how you receive the Heathfield, you may need to part assemble the chair. I'm going to show you how to quickly fit the accessories onto the Heathfield. So now I'm going to show you how to adjust the arm height, how to adjust the leg length, and also how we can adjust the seat depth. Firstly, the arm height. So a very simple operation. You have two hand wheels on each side, which you just need to loosen off, and then the arm can be adjusted to whatever height you need, and then simply tighten the hand wheels, and that's how you adjust an arm height. So now I'm going to show you how to adjust the seat depth. The seat depth is adjusted simply by two hand wheels which are on the underside of the chair. So for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to tilt the chair backwards, and as we can see, we have two hand wheels on the bottom. These need to be loosened, and then the depth can move backwards and forwards to the desired position, and then simply underneath tighten the hand wheels up. Again, I've just done one there, but so you can see, tighten the second hand wheel, and that's how you adjust the seat depth. Now, this is how we adjust the legs. You may be able to see, or you should be able to see, that on the legs there are two bolts which hold what we call outriggers, this piece here on the outside of the leg. To adjust the seat height, you will need a 4mm Allen key, and then the key is used to undo the bolts. These bolts just come out. They should come out quite easily. I'm just going to do that one at a time. There's one. And we're undoing the last one. Just going to take the last piece out by hand. And now, what we call the outrigger is now free. And I'm just going to tilt the chair backwards. And now I can adjust the outrigger to whatever height I need. And then, for example, if I want to make it a few centimetres higher, I just move it down and then position the bolts back into the holes which are on the outrigger. And then it's a simple question of retightening the bolts using your 4mm Allen key. And there you have our Heathfield with the legs which have been raised by approximately 2 centimetres. When you receive your Heathfield, the Heathfield will come with a lap belt as standard. The lap belt has a buckle at the front which can just be released using 2 fingers, pressing here, and that comes apart. If you want to actually adjust how tight the belt is, underneath the chair, again I'm going to tilt this back, don't do this with a child in it, you've got 2 cam locks which come undone, and then by adjusting the length through the bottom of the cam lock we can adjust how tight you need the belt to be. So once you've located the belt in the desired location, it's simply a question of locking off the cam lock underneath, like so, and then your child will be securely held in place with the lap belt. So now I'm going to show you how to fit the tray. Something that might seem quite simple, but a few little pointers just to mention. If you look at the underside of the tray, you'll see that there are 2 blue Dyson strips. These have a protective cover on it which needs to be removed. Once that's off, when the tray actually sits on the arms, it will help to stop the tray slip and make the tray a bit more secure. So let's imagine that I've just removed that plastic film. The next thing to do is simply place the tray onto the arms at the desired depth, and then underneath we have some clips that will hold the tray in place. These simply just rotate. I'll show you the other one as well. These rotate into position, and now the tray is nice and firm, and that's simply how you fit the tray. So the Heathfield chair and also the Brookfield chair both come with a wooden tray. However, there is an option that you can have which is a plastic quick release tray like this. The quick release tray has the advantage of being really easy to clean. You can just wipe it off. And also it only needs really one hand to put the tray on and take it off. So underneath the tray there's a handle here, and I just need one hand to do it. I can take the tray and then literally slide it onto the arms, and that's it, locked in place. To take the tray off, one hand, pull the lever underneath, which is here, and remove the tray. The quick release tray is available on a Heathfield for the size 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's worth noting that the quick release tray is also available on the Brookfield chair up to a size 2. But there you have the quick release tray. So now I'm going to show you how to fit an adjustable footrest, or footboard, whichever you like to call it. And here is the footrest. Now, if I tilt the footrest to you, you may be able to see that there are 2 guides here, or 2 channels, if you like, at the back of the footboard. Put the footboard down and then lift the chair itself. This is a Heathfield, but it actually is exactly the same for the Brookfield chair as well. The front legs simply slot into those channels on the footboard, and then, just to make sure it's secure, we have 2 4mm Allen key bolts which go in to the bottom here. These just need tightening. And the same on the other side. And there you have just fitted an adjustable footboard. Now, you may want to adjust the height of the footboard itself. This can be done by loosening the hand wheels on the sides here. Nice and loose, and do the same on the other side. So they're nice and loose. And you'll notice that the footboard itself has a toothed design. This allows you then to move the footboard forward and locate it at whatever height you need. Once you've got it at the desired height, simply tighten the hand wheels on either side to make sure that everything is good and secure. And there you are. So that's how to fit an adjustable height footboard and how to adjust the height of the footboard itself. So now I'm going to show you how to fit a reversible footboard and also some independent skis to the Heathfield. Just a point to note that whilst we're doing this, the procedure is exactly the same for the Brookfield chair. So if you had a reversible footboard or skis for the Brookfield, the process would be exactly the same on that chair as it is on the Heathfield. So you will need a reversible footboard, a 4mm Allen key and 4mm bolts with washers. So take the Heathfield chair, take your reversible footboard. Now we call it a reversible footboard because you can have the foot plate here, this part flat to the floor, or if you need to raise it up slightly, you literally reverse the footboard and that now raises it by approximately 2 inches. What's that in 4 centimetres, 4.5 centimetres. So you can have it either way up, and we'll do it so it's flat, and then you literally just offer it up to the Heathfield chair. It slides into place, and then we have some slots at the side, here and here on the ski part, and then you would just locate the hole which is in the legs, and using your bolts and washers, fasten these in place. Using your 4mm Allen key, tighten them up. You have got a little bit of adjustment, I should just point out, so you can move the footboard slightly forward, or if you need to, you can move it back. So we'll just have it in the forward position. Tighten up on this side. And then I'll just turn the chair around and repeat the procedure on this side. Again, 4mm key. And tighten them up. And you've now fitted a reversible footboard. If you do need to turn the footboard over, it's simply a question of reversing this. Take the bolts out here and here on both sides, slide the footboard out, turn it over and put your bolts back in. The independent skis are, to all intents and purposes, exactly the same. All you need to do with the skis is you need to take your bolts out, put the skis in the desired position and then bolt them in place. And that's all there is to it.